Hey, my name is Dr. Eisenmann. Today on Heal with Holly, I'm going to be talking to you about mental health and brain health. Mental health and brain health go hand in hand. We can think about it this way. If your brain health is good, your thoughts are generally healthy. If your brain health is going down, your thoughts are probably going down with it. Recently, with all of the uncertainties that the world is bringing, mental health issues have been on the rise. Social media platforms have been a great place in which people have been advocating for depression, anxiety, OCD, and so forth. People have been posting very good informational graphics on what you should say to someone that tells you that they have depression, what you should say to a person that has anxiety. So generally, these posts are made to be understood. But why are people posting that? Why are people saying, I want to be understood? I think it's probably because society has accidentally labeled people with mental health conditions to be thought of unfixable and untrainable. However, we know that mental health and brain health go hand in hand. So now we know that neuroplasticity is a thing. Neuroplasticity is the ability for the brain to change itself. For a very long time, there was a notion and thought that as we grew up and developed, our brain had a peak moment that it stopped as well. Neuroscience now knows that that is a completely false narrative. So now we can go ahead and take away the stigma and the labeling of people with mental health conditions to say that they're untrainable and unchangeable and replace it with a new pattern of growth. So, how does neuroplasticity work? There's a good side and a bad side to neuroplasticity, but this is the general consensus of how it works. The way that you do your thoughts or activities really influences these functional connections that your brain has. You can think of them almost as communication highways in between your frontal lobe and your temporal lobe or the occipital lobe. These connections get reinforced with thoughts and actions that you partake with every single day. Did you know that you actually do neuroscience every single day? When you wake up and you open your eyes are fixating on a target. That's neuroscience. The more that you practice something, the better you get at it. This is called neuroplasticity in a positive way. The same way, conversely, is possible for negative thoughts. So if you're a person that practices negative self-talk consistently, then you're accidentally going to reinforce a functional pathway in your brain for negative self-talk. That's why it is incredibly important for you to talk positively to yourself and have really good intention behind all of the things that you do on a daily life basis. If you're wanting to search for a practitioner that does neuroplasticity in their clinic or practices on the premise of it, I highly encourage you to find one. However, you can actually use neuroplasticity to your advantage on a daily basis as well. If you wake up every single day and you write something that you're grateful for, you're practicing how to be grateful and enhance that functional pathway. If you've been part of a sport before, then this is probably something common for you. Perfect practice makes perfect. Same way applies to neuroscience. So I hope that a good takeaway that you have from this video is that 1, mental health conditions are not fixed and they are able to change. 2, brain health equals mental health. And 3, you practice neuroscience every single day. So I challenge you today, how are you helping your brain?